There are cars, and then there are legends. Names that make the ground shake, that ignite a fire in every car enthusiast's heart. One of those names is GTO. For decades, it slept, buried under dust, nostalgia, and corporate silence. But in 2026, the legend wakes again. The Pontiac GTO is finally back. And this time, it's not just roaring, it's rewriting history. Welcome to Exotic Torque, your home for the most passionate and powerful stories in the automotive world. Buckle up, because today, we meet the rebirth of an American icon. 1. The legend's resurrection. The last time the GTO badge graced our roads was nearly 2 decades ago, the 2006 Pontiac GTO, a car that was muscular but misunderstood. It carried the spirit of the classic 1960s beast but struggled to survive in an era that had forgotten what raw muscle truly meant. Then Pontiac itself faded away in 2010, taking with it the hopes of millions of fans who grew up with the growl of that legendary V8. It seemed the GOAT was gone forever. But legends never die, they just wait for the right moment. And 2026 is that moment. 2. Designed for the modern era, built for the soul. The first time you lay eyes on the 2026 Pontiac GTO, you realize this isn't a nostalgia project, it's a revolution. Every line, every curve, every vent whispers a story of power and precision. The design language is unmistakably Pontiac, but modernized for the 21st century. The split grille returns, aggressive, bold, and iconic. The muscular hood bulges like a coiled beast ready to strike. Its LED matrix headlights, shaped like fiery eyes, capture that classic American menace, while the low stance and wide haunches scream performance. Pontiac's design team, now under GM's Heritage Revival division, has pulled off something extraordinary. They've fused heritage with hypermodern aesthetics, classic muscle meets futuristic aggression. From a distance, it looks ready to race. Up close, it looks ready to rule. 3. The heart of a beast, engine and performance. No GTO is complete without a monstrous heart, and this one doesn't disappoint. Under the sculpted hood lies a 6.2L twin-turbocharged V8, producing an earth-shattering 720 horsepower and 700 lb-ft of torque. It's paired with a 10-speed dual-clutch transmission, sending power to the rear wheels, just the way purists love it. But that's not all. Pontiac knows the world is changing, so they've added a hybrid performance mode, using a 150 horsepower electric boost motor that delivers instant torque when you floor it. Together, the system produces a jaw-dropping 870 combined horsepower, making it the most powerful GTO ever built. 0 to 60. Try 2.9 seconds. Top speed? Over 210 miles per hour. This isn't just muscle, it's intelligent power. It's America's raw aggression blended with precision engineering. And yes, when you hit that start button, it still growls like thunder on asphalt. 4. Driving experience, the rebirth of emotion. The 2026 GTO isn't a car you just drive, it's a car you feel. Behind the wheel, you're instantly connected to something primal. The steering is laser sharp, thanks to a new adaptive magnetic suspension that adjusts 1,000 times per second. Every bump, every corner, every launch feels orchestrated, brutal yet beautifully balanced. There are 5 driving modes. 1. Cruise, for relaxed long-distance drives. 2. Sport, tighter steering and sharper throttle response. 3. Track, full power unleashed. 4. Eco Boost, hybrid-only mode for efficiency. 5. Legacy mode, engine tune replicates the 1969 GTO's exhaust note. That last one? A love letter to the past. A symphony of nostalgia mixed with modern firepower. 5. Interior, where muscle meets luxury. Step inside, and you realize Pontiac isn't just chasing speed, it's chasing perfection. The 2026 GTO's interior is a masterpiece of modern craftsmanship. You're greeted with hand-stitched leather, carbon fiber inserts, and brushed aluminum details. The cockpit is driver-focused, with dual 14-inch curved displays that blend seamlessly into the dash. A new AI-assisted interface called Firebird OS controls everything, from performance analytics to in-car entertainment. The seats? Racing-inspired, yet luxuriously comfortable, wrapped in Alcantara, with heating, cooling, and adaptive side bolsters that hug you during aggressive driving. Ambient lighting pulses to the rhythm of your engine's revs, a subtle but thrilling touch that reminds you. This isn't just a car. It's an experience. 6. Tech and connectivity, the digital muscle car. The new GTO brings Pontiac roaring into the digital age. It supports 5G connectivity, over-the-air updates, and full Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration, wireless, of course. But the real magic lies in the GTO Performance HUD, heads-up display. It projects speed, RPMs, G-force, and even track lines right on your windshield in 3D. There's also driver eye tracking, ensuring you're always focused. If you look away too long, the system gently alerts you. And yes, the car learns your habits. If you often drive aggressively at night, it automatically primes suspension and traction control before you even touch the drive mode button. It's as if the car knows you. That's not tech. That's connection. 7. Heritage meets the future. Let's pause the data and talk emotion. When Pontiac first introduced the GTO in 1964, it started a revolution, the muscle car movement. It wasn't just a car, it was rebellion on wheels. It was youth, freedom, noise, and adrenaline all packed into steel. The 2026 GTO honors that spirit. In fact, Pontiac has hidden subtle Easter eggs throughout the car. The tachometer font is identical to the 1969 model. The rear badge glows red like the taillights of the classic GTO Judge. Even the startup sound plays a 5-second remix of the original engine idle. It's nostalgia reborn, a bridge between generations. 8. On the track, the beast unleashed. At Exotic Torque, we took the 2026 GTO to a private test track, and what happened next can only be described as electrifying. As the tires screeched and smoke kissed the asphalt, the car launched forward with near-violent force. The hybrid boost kicks in instantly, throwing you into your seat like a jet on takeoff. At 150 miles per hour, the GTO feels planted, no lift, no wobble, just pure aerodynamic grace. Its active rear wing adjusts dynamically based on speed and steering angle, providing insane cornering stability. The carbon ceramic brakes bite hard yet smooth, bringing you from 200 to 0 in mere seconds. Lap times? Faster than the 2026 Corvette Z06 around GM's Milford Proving Grounds by 0.7 seconds. That's right, the GTO is not just back. It's dominating. 9. Sound, the roar of a legend. Pontiac understood something simple but sacred: the soul of a GTO lives in its sound. And the 2026 model carries that tradition forward with unmatched brilliance. The quad exhaust system is crafted with titanium tips and active valves. In sport mode, it purrs like a predator. In track mode, it roars like an unleashed dragon. And when you engage legacy mode, that's when magic happens. The exhaust tone transforms into a digitally tuned replica of the original 1969 GTO Judge, recreated from archived recordings. Close your eyes, and you're back in the golden era of muscle. 10. Price, variance and availability. Pontiac plans to launch the GTO in 3 variants. 1. GTO Core, 6.2L twin-turbo V8, 640 HP, RWD. 2. GTO Hybrid R, 870 HP Hybrid, AWD. 3. GTO Judge Edition, limited to 969 units, hand-built, each numbered and signed by the design chief. Base pricing starts around $95,000, with the Judge Edition expected to touch $185,000. Deliveries begin late 2026, exclusively in North America, with talks of a limited European release in 2027. 11. The verdict: why the 2026 GTO matters. The world has moved to electric silence, but Pontiac dares to bring back the roar. In an age of digital calm, this car screams passion. It's not just transportation, it's emotion, heritage, and performance united in steel and soul. The 2026 GTO isn't trying to fit in. It's here to remind the world what real driving feels like. It's the resurrection of freedom. The rebirth of rebellion. The sound of America's heart beating once again. 12. Final thoughts, from Exotic Torque. At Exotic Torque, we've reviewed countless cars, electric hypercars, European luxury beasts, Japanese precision machines, but none hit us like this. The 2026 Pontiac GTO is more than just a comeback, it's a statement. It's GM saying, "We remember where we came from." It's Pontiac whispering from the past, "I never left." When we turned off the engine after that final test lap, the world around us went quiet, and for a second, we could hear the echoes of the old highways, the rumble of the 1960s, the cheers of gearheads long gone. This car isn't about competing. It's about belonging, to history, to emotion, to everything that makes driving sacred. So, as the sun set behind the horizon and the red taillights of the GTO faded into the dusk, one truth remained crystal clear. The legend has returned, and it's stronger than ever. Narrator: Exotic Torque. If you felt the same goosebumps we did, hit that like button, subscribe to Exotic Torque,